Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm basically just going to do a Q&A type of video with you guys because it's been long overdue and I have been getting quite a lot of questions in my DMs and stuff. So let's do that today. So first question, and this is from Exo Brina. Yeah, most of the questions, by the way, people wanted to remain anonymous. So where I have two names only that people probably didn't specify, I'll shout them out. So Brina asked, what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? And that's like a great question because I love sharing information. I am self-taught and I've always been a fan of people like Nikki Tutorials and all those other YouTubers that, just willing to share their techniques and stuff on YouTube, and I just admire that so much and I so wanted to do that. I always wanted to share my knowledge because I know a lot of people out there would like to be self-taught too, and I think that was my inspiration. I just love sharing information, and YouTube was the easiest platform to do that on. So here I am today. Next question. So this comes from Shireen Ali, and she asks, what were some products you used when you first started? Okay, so that's another great question. When I started doing makeup, which was quite some years ago, I started with like literally nothing, right? I started out with the cheapest foundations, and for years I used drugstore products in my kit. So the first thing that I went and got was this huge Beauty Treats powder palette. I think it was like a powder foundation palette. It was like $100 in Pennywise, and it had like 12 different shades of powders in there, and I added that to my kit, and I had like probably 2 or 3 foundations in total, and they were from L'Oreal. The Pro Matte, actually no, before Pro Matte I had Clinique. I honestly had Clinique foundations there, and then I went ahead and bought a couple of the L'Oreal Pro Matte and I used those, and I had like 1 or 2 eyeshadow palettes from Morphe, not many, very little, and I basically just had drugstore stuff like little LA Girl, LA Colors, caramel eyeliners, those kind of stuff. Yeah, I had nothing high-end in my kit whatsoever. By the way, for your information, guys, I have used drugstore in my kit for years and they worked so awesome. The only reason why I started using high-end is because a lot of clients used to call and want to book and be like, so you use MAC? And when I say no, they seem like, okay, well, thanks. And I wasn't getting jobs because people figured that if they were paying for makeup, they needed to have high-end stuff. Otherwise, they didn't see the need to get the makeup done. But I am telling you, my drugstore stuff held up way better than a lot of high-end stuff. And I do believe in drugstore makeup. It's affordable. There are so many stuff from drugstore that work. They actually work. And I'm actually going to go back to using drugstore, a lot of drugstore. And who don't want to come by me because of that? Well, that's your business. I'm using what works, baby. So, next question. And this is from somebody that doesn't want to be named here. Being a self-taught MUA, who were your favorite MUAs that inspired you? Were any local? Okay, so that's an awesome question because I have to say my inspiration came from The first person that ever inspired me was, I'm going to be honest with you, it was Arlene Villarreal. And the second person to do that for me was Krista G. They were both local, and seeing them like inspired me so much because I was always creative. I used to draw. I would sit and sketch persons standing in front of me. That's because I just artistic. I've always been that way since I was a kid, and I think I just had a passion for artistic stuff, and makeup was something that really had my attention. And when I saw what these ladies could do, I was totally blown away, and I was like, this is what I want to do. And other than that, I looked at Nikki tutorials, I looked at Manny MUA, I looked at Jaclyn Hill. Now I know there's a lot of controversy about Jaclyn Hill, but I mean, guys, between you and I, she was such a good makeup guru back in the day before she started this whole makeup line stuff. Back in the day, she was so genuine. Her makeup videos taught you a lot of nice tips and tricks, and she was an inspiration to me. Of course, I'm not too fond of her anymore, but I will say this because I mean, this question was raised to me like last night, like because people saw the video with the Jaclyn Hill palette that I did, and I do say I love the palettes, but I'll tell you this. It's because it's a collaboration with Morphe. At the end of the day, the palette came from Morphe, so I'm gonna buy it because I'm a huge lover of Morphe, and anything Morphe makes, I don't care who they collaborate with, I'm buying it, right? And I'm gonna get it because all their stuff are always great, and the prices are like so affordable. So yeah, I mean, that's the only reason why I love that palette. Nah, would I buy something from Jaclyn Hill from her own makeup line? I don't think so. I don't want to share much views on that and go deeper into that, but that's my thoughts on that. Next question. Where do you get your inspiration for your looks? Okay, so to be honest, because I'm such an artistic person, like I would look at something and just automatically just think of a makeup look. And then another thing about me is like I would start doing my face or a client's face and have no idea, nothing in my head. I would just ask them what colors they're wearing, and I just let my hands do the whole work. My hands just do what it feels to do, and I end up with everything that you see on a face. It's just something that happens with me. I guess it's just I have a creative side. I don't know. Next question. Which item would you sacrifice from your makeup routine if you had to? That's a very tough question because I love everything that I usually put on my face. But okay, to be honest, the one thing that I would sacrifice is a contour because I personally don't even need it. Don't ever ask me to sacrifice a wing liner or my highlighters or those other things, brows and stuff. Look, them thing is key, y'all. That's like you can't do without them thing. No, right? So yeah, I wouldn't sacrifice anything else but contour, to be honest. So next question. What advice would you give to your younger self? Oh my God, I have so much advice that I'd give to my younger self, Olia. Like really. So first things first, I would say I would have planned for my future better when I was younger. When I now started to work and stuff, because I started to work at 18, right? Fresh out of Trinzuela. I went to Trinzuela after secondary school, and I did accounting there for 2 years. And right after that, I started working. I worked in the private sector for some years until I was 21, and then I got through with the government, with the public service. And I think that, like, I just spent my money crazy. Like, anything I wanted, I just buy that shit, you know? The only sacrifice I made was when I was at like 25 and I bought my car. My first car, no, I was 25. No, I was 24, right? So other than that, no, I would give my younger self the advice as like, go back. Let me take a little time machine and go back in time and just not spend so crazy and plan for the future a little earlier in life. But I mean, thank God, I didn't have to worry because I didn't really plan for the future. And I mean, I like a mess. I just be spending, like easy spender between me and Brandon. Like I would just buy things that are unnecessary sometimes, and like if I see something I just want it and I buy that shit, you know. But Brandon is pretty much be the one that does save and do everything in the relationship. So yeah. So yeah, that's my advice. Plan for the future. Younger self, you Candace, younger self, plan for the future better. So yeah, my next question. What's your favorite print? Of course, always animal prints. Okay, if all you didn't know this about me, shout out to one of my BFFs, Nishi. Nishi know this more than anybody that Candace love animal prints, zebra and leopard print. That's my shit. Like that is my jam. I really like it. I don't wear it much, but it's only because Brandon, like, I think he like hate animal prints. So I try not to, you know, because if I put on a leopard top or something that goes on, he could be like making fun of me. So I just avoid that and not wear it. But I love animal prints, guys. Love it. Next question. What's your favorite meal time? Who know me know I eat all day. I don't have a favorite meal time. Like I eat all day. If I'm not eating food, I eating snacks. And I still can't gain weight. So yeah. Next question. How did you meet your husband? Okay. So as embarrassing as this sounds, I was fresh out of a relationship with a psychopath. If the psychopath watching, well, you know who he is. So anyway, okay, let me rephrase that. I think everybody I was with in the past was probably psychopaths. So yeah, maybe that's the type I does attract. I don't know. Yeah. So I was fresh out of that relationship, and it didn't end well. And I was single, newly single and stuff. And I mean, getting older and kind of fed up starting relationships over and over, looking for the one and not getting through. And these people I was with always make me feel like I was the problem. But really and truly, I wasn't. I was the only sane one in the relationships, right? So I had pretty much given up on relationships. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. If I end up single for the rest of my life, well, so be it, you know? So one day, I am work, minding my own business, doing my work. I get this notification on my phone, Facebook. So this guy messaged, I was like, hi. He used to probably do that to all the ladies there, but stupid me, I was real stupid back then. I see the message, I was like, hi, I hi back, you know? So he started hitting on me and whatever. And this was what, 2013? Yeah, this was 2013. So I went through his profile and I was like, oh, he nice. But he brows better than mine. Oh God, hell no. I would never be with a man who brows looking neater than mine. Ever. So then I scrolling through, I was like, oh, he was 19 going on 20 at the time. He was really young, yo. Because like Brandon's like 7 years younger than me. Yeah, guys. That's not a cougar. A cougar is way older than that. I don't know. Brandon's, he's calling me a pedophile. No. Okay? He looked older. He didn't look like he aged, right? So I was like, oh, hell no. You know? So we talk and stuff and exchange them. I was like, we could just be friends, you know, because And I done with this younger guy thing because I always looked younger than I really was. So everybody I was with in the past was always younger than me. I only been with one older guy, and he was like the biggest jackass of all time. Yeah, he was like a fireman. So anyway, he was such an asshole. So let's get past that now. Yeah. So everybody else after that was younger than me. And I guess it was because of the way I look, I always attract younger guys. So I was like, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing it, right? So he was like, come and meet me in my shop now, and he paint shop and things. So I was like, silly me, just go on and whatever. But guys, I'm gonna tell you something, right? I went to the paint shop, and soon as I reached there and I laid eyes on him, I was like, I think that was the first time I saw a guy and it was like love at first sight. I've never felt that way about anybody I was with in the past. I've seen the people before that were I was with. They all chase after me. I never chase after anybody. This was the first guy that I was feeling like I needed to chase, you know? I don't know what it was, but I was really attracted to Brandon. And from then, all the thoughts of being just your friend went out the door, you know, and all this age stuff and all this eyebrow talk, out the door had gone. So, you know, we started hanging out and whatever and thing, and then we end up in a relationship, and then boom, here we are today. I know I was Brandon rebound in the beginning. I was definitely his rebound, but I turned into something else. But yeah, but I mean, so be it, you know. God makes somebody for somebody, and you always end up with that person for some strange reason. You end up with the person that you were always meant to be with, regardless of the situations and how you meet and stuff. Well, I giving only story times, I'm not giving only just Q&As. So yeah, next question. How do you manage to balance 2 kids and still have time for videos and makeup? Well, to be honest, I take care of my kids in the morning time when they're most needy, and when they calm down and I know they're occupying themselves with a little TV and stuff, I give them the snacks, make sure they're all comfy and they're not going to harass me, and then boom, I get in there and I start doing my videos, which is that time right now. Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing it. That's how I do it. And then time to do my makeup, to like head out and stuff. To be honest, if I can't get them to be in that mood to be occupied by themselves and not bug me, Brandon usually does kind of occupy them. So he's helped me out so I could still try to look fly, you know? Yeah, so he's a helpful husband. Next question. What's your favorite movie? Okay, I don't have a favorite movie, but one of my favorite movies is Wonder Woman. I don't know what, but I like have a girl crush on that girl, you know? She's just like so hot, and that woman power vibe that she giving out, like, oh God, yes, you know? I love that girl power kind of movies, you know? That movie was just so entertaining from beginning to end. And I also love White Chicks. Guys, White Chicks is one of my favorite all-time movies. Like, I will never get tired of that movie. I will watch that movie and be talking the whole movie. Like, I could talk out the whole movie because I know all the lines. Yeah, it's just like, and my brother is trouble me. He's be like, Candace, you just laugh just like the White Chicks. But it's probably because I look at the movie that much that, I turn out just like them, you know? Like, my laugh and stuff. And guys, that basically brings us to the end of my Q&A. Come. And of course, Brielle came to join me at the end of this video. So I know I talk a lot, which is why I probably try to do voiceovers and things mostly, because if I had a talk, the videos go on and on and on, and that's probably not a good idea. So yeah. So that's enough for this. If you guys want to get some more Q&A videos from me, do comment down below and do leave me your questions down below. From now on, anytime anybody asks me any questions, instead of responding under my video, I'm going to write down these questions and keep them for a Q&A. So hopefully you guys get to know me a little better. And I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a bit. And do stay tuned on my channel because there will be more. And guys, are you loving my highlighter? Tell me you guys love it, because it's something special I have in store for you, yeah? So let me know, you like my highlighter? Yeah. Keep me posted on that. So guys, bye. Tell them bye, baby.
Bye.
Send a kiss. Yeah, do so. Nice.